Alright y'all, it's AGP here and it's Monday, so you know it's time for another AGP video. Alright, so y'all have seen some of the news that's came out on Cyberpunk 2077 last week. Within the last 2 to 3 days, I should say. Some stuff was in like the last 24 hours or so, to 48 hours. But either way, I'm just wanting to come make this video for y'all, talk about some of the stuff I would have put on Friday if I hadn't made my second PS5 DualSense controller video. Y'all should go check that out if y'all are excited for that. Y'all should go check it out. Don't forget to watch this video to the end. You know, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, y'all saw recently that the president of CD Projekt Red, Adam Kaczynski, has said that there will be no less DLC for Cyberpunk 2077 than there was for The Witcher 3. Now again, I didn't play The Witcher 3, but it sounds like there was 16 pieces of DLC, including the 2 DLC expansion packs. Obviously, DLC doesn't have to be, you know, an extension of the story or an expansion pack with extra missions. The DLC altogether was a combination of armor sets and different hairstyles and different looks and outfits for characters in the game. For those of y'all who have played that, you know that. If you had got the DLC, you know that as well. It's just for the Cyberpunk 2077 fans who may be jumping on board like I am, because again, I didn't play The Witcher 3, although it sounds like it was really great. I'm definitely going to get Cyberpunk 2077, and you'll probably see some of it on this channel. But that's what's up. So there's going to be at least 16 pieces of DLC. They're going to let us know before launch, which is really in about in a couple months or so, because it's still set to come out in September. So there aren't supposed to be any delays, even due to this pandemic that's going on. There shouldn't be any more delays for Cyberpunk 2077. They've cleared that up with everyone that as of right now, there's definitely none. Hopefully it stays that way. It seems like they plan on it staying that way, but you know, you never know what's going to happen. So with Cyberpunk 2077, there will be at least 2 expansion pack DLCs. We don't know the names of them yet. We'll find all that news out within the coming months. They've also said that Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be on the next-gen systems, but it won't be a launch title for the systems, just so people know. And then they're supposed to have multiplayer coming out as possibly a separate game or an add-on after, like a couple years after it comes out, which means that multiplayer will probably be on the next gen systems. Now it could be on these gen systems too, because the game is coming out for this generation, one of the last games to come out for this generation, but they are making next gen versions. They're just not going to be launch titles. Now also just a little tidbit too is that there will be probably a patch right when the game comes out. Now they've already said this, that it has to do with the voiceovers or the voices for the characters in the game. There will probably be a patch on day one of getting the game, but it should be ready by the time the game launches. So ideally, while you're downloading it, you will, right as soon as you're finished downloading the game, you can also download that piece. I know a lot of people are starting to get a little bit frustrated with companies having patches so early on, because a lot of people feel like the game just isn't finished. But it seems like they're going to get it out when we all want it to, so I would say that that's good news. I mean, and have to wait for the patch, so that's nice. So don't forget to download that patch when the game comes out. Now, the last couple of things I want to talk about were the 2 gangs that they talked about. I'll read it for y'all because you know me and remembering. But one of them was the Mox gang, where basically it's about somebody who was a previous worker and club owner. Her gang protects working men and women in Night City, but I'll just read it for you. Formed in 2076 after the death of Elizabeth Lizzie, Borden, a strip club owner and ex-prostitute who treated her workers fairly and defended them from violent clients, the Mox refer to themselves as those who protect working girls and guys from violence and abuse. That's deep. Obviously, that's real deep. We've only seen a few of the gangs right now, and they're saying that there should be more video surfacing talking about that. Or probably there will be a video just describing the Mox gang, and we'll probably get a look at what they look like and where they reside. So that's cool. It sounds like the city altogether is going to be extremely lively and have so many things going on, as we've seen in the 45-minute gameplay and last August in the deep dive gameplay, that there really is a lot going to be going on. Now, the other group that they're talking about is they're saying that it's a self-serving organization, 6th Street and Vista Del Rey. Apparently, they were supposed to be, I believe they're supposed to be cops, but they weren't. Somehow they got corrupted and they were not working as cops. They were working more for their own well, I don't know if it's preservation, but their own self wants or needs. But I'll read that for you too. Founded by veterans of the Fourth Corporate War, tired of the helplessness of the NCPD, 6th Street was meant to serve and protect the community of Vista del Rey. Today, their interpretation of the law and bringing justice to the city is questionable and self-serving. So actually, they weren't the cops. I apologize. They were fed up with what they thought was a corrupted police organization or police department, and then now they actually don't really serve the people themselves anymore, that they're more on a self-serving playing field. So that's really all we really had. So I'm gonna say that it does seem cool. It seems like there's a lot going on. Just this little quick video. It's not too long. This was all the info that we got within the last couple of weeks. Again, I would have had it up for ya. Usually I have it right when it comes out, but I had to, I had to read some other articles, and I had put out some other videos covering, Last was Part 2 and the DualSense controller. So y'all should check those out if you want to, and check the rest of these Cyberpunk videos out as well. And we're gonna continue having Cyberpunk news until release. Anytime something big comes out, it will be on this channel. But I'm going to catch y'all next time, alright? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're at 77 subs. I know that doesn't sound like a lot to y'all, but I did start from having 0. So it is nice to have 77. If y'all want to jump on board, get us to 100. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to 100. Come join the AGP fam, and I'm going to catch y'all on Wednesday with some more news. Alright? Catch y'all later. Peace.
Fashion. I'm the king.